you guys want to hear my water again?
Hit it. Clip that. Sell that.
Ugh, that probably sounds so gross.
Ooh.
Do you get a burp in there?
Christening the mics.
Yeah. Good morning, America.
Yeah, brother. Hey, the Steezy podcast is brought to you by us, Steezy Studio, the #1 dance app on the App Store and Google Play Store with over 1 million downloads. We provide curated online dance classes taught by the world's best instructors. Why did we create Steezy? To help you reach your dance goals one step at a time. Whether that goal is to perform with the biggest and best musical artists in the world, or just be the life of the party at your cousin's wedding. I'm your host, Clay Boone-Tanaka. Let's get to it. Hey everyone, welcome to the Steezy podcast. It's your host, Clay Boone-Tanaka, director of video here at Steezy, and we have our very special guest, Jaeden Gomez. You probably saw her popping off on TikTok or Lizzo doing her dance at the Met Gala to About Damn Time. Welcome to the show, Jaeden.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be talking about this segment today.
Heck yeah, we're gonna talk about more though. We're not just gonna talk about dance. We're gonna talk about
everything.
Thoughts on social media, about making dance into a career,
life, emotions,
dogs.
Yes, most importantly,
dogs.
The dogs.
Do for the dogs.
Do for the dogs.
Let's get into it.
Okay.
Jaeden, what do you do for a living?
I am a dancer and I am a social media influencer.
How do you feel about that term?
Sometimes I don't like
influencer.
Sometimes I don't like saying it because sometimes people have a mocking feeling about it.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. It's what I've been wanting to do since I was a very young girl, and I'm finally being able to do what I want to do, so I'm happy with it.
And your medium is dance mainly, right?
Yes, that's what I want to pursue full time.
How long have you been dancing?
Since I was a baby, but classes since I was probably like 10.
Okay. Yeah.
I would say.
First dance styles you were doing were?
I would say jazz and hip hop.
Jazz and hip hop.
I really liked jazz when I was a kid.
Wait, what was it about jazz that you liked so much?
It's just so upbeat and just like flirty and fun, and hip hop just made me feel like down to earth and like, I don't know, made me feel like a different pocket. But jazz was always like really fun as a kid. It made me expressive.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah. I definitely enjoy doing jazz as well. It was like, I like that upbeat. It's upbeat. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of styles you're taught in studios, it's like, are you going to do tap? Are you going to do jazz? Or are you going to feel?
Yeah.
You're gonna, emotion, which is also fun.
It was fun, but we talked about this previously. I never really dove deep into my contemporary emotional side in dance. Yeah. And recently I have, and I've really enjoyed it. Nice. But I wish I would have done it when I was younger. I think I would have enjoyed it more.
It's never too late.
It is never too late.
That's why we got Steezy Studio. Contemporary classes.
But literally.
So, Jaeden, today we have you here because we wanted to talk about your viral dance that you made to Lizzo's song, About Damn Time.
Yeah.
How was that? Like, what you made this dance, on a whim? Like,
yeah, I heard the song and I was like, the lyrics right off the bat.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's bad bitch o'clock. It's thick 30. I was like, I like this.
Yeah.
Right off the bat. And then I don't know. It's just the lyrics are powerful. The lyrics are flirty. And when you finally hear a song that already makes you just like, ooh, it's just fun. And when you feel that instantaneously, it's like, okay, this is a good feeling. I'm just gonna roll with it. And I feel like sometimes with TikTok and social media, maybe sometimes you feel like a little bit of like a little pullback, and you're like, is people gonna like this?
Yeah,
or like,
of course.
Is it gonna do well? You know? And I don't know. For some reason, I was just like, this is fun. I have a good feeling, and it's making me want to dance. So I'm gonna make a dance to it.
I feel like that's normally that's your process, right? Because when you're in our 6 choreographers 1 song episode, you're talking about how you and Kara were like, you were choreographing and just whatever felt good.
Whatever felt good. Whatever felt fun.
Yeah.
Whatever didn't feel like, oh, well, maybe we should do something a little bit different, because you know what I mean? Or is that too hard? Or if our bodies are able to do it and we thought it was fun and we thought it worked, then we shall try it again and do it.
Heck yeah.
And if it's fun, then do it. That's the main part.
Love it. Let's watch your dance real quick.
Okay.
So we can have that in our minds.
Okay.
About damn time. In a minute, I'ma need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. Feeling fussy, walking in my Balenciennes, trying to bring out the fat bit lust. I give a fuck way too much. I'ma need like 2 shots in my cup. Wanna get up, wanna get...
Let's go. All right. This is just a big compilation. You can pause it.
I can't believe that you guys have so many people doing that dance. It's so crazy.
I mean, it's just the internet. They're just doing it, you know?
Awesome.
I mean, you've had other viral like dances before, right? On like TikTok?
Yeah. My first one that like literally actually changed my TikTok life, I guess I would say, was 3435.
The Ariana Grande? Okay.
When that one came out.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but I heard the song. I was like, this is freaking fun. I even sent it to Kara when we were still friends from across the country.
Wow.
And I sent it to her and I was like, do you think this is like good? Or is this gonna like, are people gonna like make fun of me? You know what I mean? Which people will always do that, but who cares? I had fun.
Good.
And I posted it. I went to bed. I got up for work the next morning and it had like 500,000 views overnight. And I was like,
those overnight ones are crazy, right?
What in the hell is happening? Yeah. Absolutely insane. And then all day I would like be on my break and I would go to the bathroom and I'd look at my phone and I'd see someone doing it and I'd be like, oh my God, this is so cool.
On your break where?
Oh, I used to work at this place called El Vicino. It was this Italian restaurant. So I was a server and a busser there. And then I also worked at a medical dispensary. So I would, wherever I was, I would be like, oh my God, like someone did my dance again or someone tagged me. And it was just like a really good feeling.
Yeah.
I was like, someone's doing my dance.
Heck yeah.
Across the state, like, or across the world.
Middle of your
like,
breaks.
I have no idea what's going on right now. Yeah. So that was a really good feeling.
Wow.
And then Kara and I, when we first met in Los Angeles last year in March, we literally,
last year.
1 year. Fucking crazy. We met up for the first time in Venice, I think was where we were staying.
Okay.
And the first night we were sitting around the fire. Our friend Ashley was there.
Cute.
And we were literally just messing around, like having a blast. And we started a live on TikTok and we were just being girls, you know?
Yeah.
And we started playing Gimme More. And we were like, oh my God, we should make a dance.
Gimme More, like Britney Spears? Okay.
We were like, ooh, this would be fun. And we made up a dance in like probably 15 minutes on a live. And then we were like, cool, we'll film it tomorrow. And then we went and filmed it in an alleyway. And then literally in a couple hours, Kara was like, dude, our dance is doing really good. We were like, what is happening? And then guess who duetted our dance, bro?
I don't know.
Jenna Dewan.
Oh, shoot.
I was like, literally.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. That's when we were like, oh my God, we got to do this more often. Like we got to make dances more often. Like this is crazy. So that was a really good feeling and it just made us want to keep going.
How do you, I feel like not many people are able to catch the momentum of something like that and especially like keep pushing into that possible career. I feel like most people don't think it's a career. Like you didn't think it was a career off the bat, right?
No, because I was let's backtrack a little bit. So I was going to school for cosmetology.
Okay.
I graduated, I did the thing, but I didn't get my license because of COVID. When it shut down, they didn't allow us to do in-person testing. So I passed one test. I have my written exam passed, but I haven't been able to go back in person and take the test because they reopened the testing, of course, as soon as I moved to LA. So I was like, perfect. So, but when I was in school, I had all kinds of friends being like, you should download TikTok. You should download TikTok. And I don't know, I was on TikTok, but for some reason I was on the wrong side, I guess, because
I feel that.
Because I was seeing some weird stuff on my TikTok and I was like, I don't really feel like being on this app.
I didn't
understand see any dancing.
What this is.
I was like, this feels like a kid's app, which it kind of was.
Yeah.
And it is, and it's not, you know what I mean? So I was confused. So fast forward a little bit, when school shut down, I downloaded TikTok again, and then I saw the Savage dance that was trending, and I was like, oh my God.
That was the Nene twins, right?
Yeah, and then I followed them, and I was like, oh my God, it's like, there's dancers on this app. Like, this is fun. And I was like, oh my God. Kara popped up on my page, a bunch of dances started popping up, and I was like, okay, so this could be fun for like, you know, my pastime, like when I have time, you know what I mean? Like, this is fun. And it's just so funny because like, even when I was going to school and like, still going to my 2 jobs and stuff, I was still like, okay, when I get off work, I'm going to go home and like learn a dance or something, you know what I mean? And then I would do you guys and all that stuff. So it's just an eye opener. It's just freaking crazy.
Dang.
Yeah,
Dang,
I know,
dang.
right? Dang, dang.
And then now it's a
Dang,
career.
dang.
That is intense. That's crazy.
It is.
How much time do you normally spend on making a single like TikTok? I feel like that's super underrated and people don't understand how long it can take and also how fast it can take.
Do you mean like making a TikTok dance, or do you mean like just making a TikTok in general?
Let's say, okay, we can say how long does it take for you to choreograph a dance for TikTok generally?
Okay.
And then also how long does it take to finish the production?
Okay. So my Lizzo dance probably took me an hour.
Okay.
Because I'm a perfectionist, and then sometimes I'm also like, okay, I'm so dumb. Sometimes I'm like, okay, this isn't working right. Like maybe I'm not supposed to make a dance right now.
Oh.
And then
yeah.
I'm like, no, Jaeden, you stupid bitch.
You gotta
Like
push through.
just like stop it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh my God. And so I remember Kara was, I think she wasn't in the house. She was gone somewhere. I don't remember where she went, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a dance to this. And I was sitting there and I was doing a bunch of different stuff. Sometimes I film it and sometimes I don't, but it's because sometimes I want to film it so that way when I do something, I'm like, oh my God, wait, what did I just do?
Yeah.
And I can go back and figure it out. But then the minute I have a camera on me and I'm like filming myself doing the process, I get nervous. And then all of a sudden my brain like shuts off.
I feel that.
And I'm like, so am I going to film myself or am I not? And then I ended up just not filming myself. And I just kept listening to the song and just kept doing whatever felt fun. And then whatever felt fun, I just kept. I was like, I'm not even going to worry about if it looks
nice.
Like professional or whatever. Like I just want it to be fun. And the song is fun. It should be upbeat and just like sassy.
Yeah.
So it usually takes me about an hour to think of stuff.
To think of it.
Kara does it so fast.
Really?
She is like so good about it. She's like 15 minutes later, oh yeah, I just made a dance and just posted it. And I'm like,
Not fair.
must be nice. Took me an hour and
Yeah.
I just still don't know if I like it. And she knows I have so many drafts.
Yeah.
Like I could just, I think I have like almost 3,000 now. Because I'll do the dance. Like I think I did my Lizzo dance probably like 10 times in my drafts before I was like, I like that one. Or I'll do it and I'll be like, I can do it better. Or
Yeah, of
I can do
course.
that section cleaner. Or I forgot my facials on this part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's always something.
It's easy to get in our own way when it comes to posting something, especially dance. I feel like a lot of people don't. Some people don't get to the point where they're able to put themselves out there. There's a lot of mental hurdles that I think some people growing up, like, you know, you did go to a dance studio. You were a part of your school dance team, right? And so like these are things that help inch us in the direction of understanding it's okay to present our bodies like to the public, and it's okay to feel reasonably confident in our art. Do I want to say that? But
no, I feel you.
It's expression. It's physical expression.
It's expression. And you know what? Sometimes it gets frustrating when people are like, oh, like you're doing too much, or why are you going so full out? And I'm like, I don't know. Because if I went to a class right now and I wasn't going full out, I would be scolded. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And then it's sad when I see a lot of really good dancers on TikTok posting choreography from like classes and stuff, and it just doesn't get the love because it's not in the TikTok like setting.
There's
you know
there's a little bit of a formula.
There's like a niche and like an aesthetic to a TikTok video going viral that I kind of don't understand. And it's sad when I see so much talent being put out there and because it's not the right aesthetic, it doesn't get pushed.
But you know what? It makes sense because we're in this newer era where the individual is their own producer, their own videographer, and they're their own gaffer. You know, they are making productions in their own house. And like
it is so true.
I look at your videos and I'm like, well, if I were to scroll 10 videos on TikTok and I saw yours, I would stop on it because there's outfit, there's colors, there's lighting, right? And then the movement there. But that's the thing about TikTok, right? You have to catch their attention off the bat, but there are ways to do it in a more earnest way than like, let me just like grab you with something. Like the fact is when you scroll upon it, you see it, it's a beautiful image off the bat. And the amount of junk and like shit posting you see there,
I admit I'll be on my phone too. It's like, it's our brain too. And it's like ADHD, like literally like it has to catch you right away because I'll be on my phone like this, not even, not even like the screen, a video will play for like a second. And I'm like, and like one will catch my eye and I'm like, oh, I don't know what it is. I have no idea. But like like you said, colors and things like that. I remember when I would get off of work back home in New Mexico, I would go home, I'd shower, I'd put on makeup at like 8 o'clock at night. Yeah. And I'd shut my blinds, turn on all my ring lights and like all my LEDs and make sure everything looked perfect. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I'd set my phone up, make sure it was perfect. Like I had in my room, my old room, I had like this teeny tiny, like probably smaller than what this carpet is. Okay. Like literally, honestly, on this side of the table where all that carpet is, that's probably how much room I had to dance in my old room. So all my 34, 35 dances, all that stuff I would do in like this little area. Yeah. But like I made it work because I really wanted to do it and it was fun. And at the end of the day, I'd wake up and be like, oh, like I'm glad I posted that video last night. And then I'd be at work waiting until I could get off to go make another one. So
I feel that.
It makes me happy.
Good.
You know? And you're right. The production, the lighting, it's like, it's weird. But then there's those videos that'll just randomly pop off just because like it's just a vibe.
Yeah,
like,
it's true.
The lights don't matter, the fits don't matter, like none of that matters. It's just like the vibe of the video and I don't know, the enjoyment that you get out of it. Yeah, honestly,
it's true.
Yep,
that's the internet now.
It is.
You can just catch a vibe.
And at the end of the day, catch a vibe. And at the end of the day, there's something for everybody. Someone likes something.
True.
You know, like what is on your TikTok and you're like, what the heck is this video? Like that was weird. You know, someone else might be like, oh man, that's cool. You know, like it's just, there's something for everybody.
True.
And same with dance. Some dance styles might not be for everyone.
Yeah.
And that's also why I like Steezy. Because you guys have so many different freaking styles. So I talked about that in my TikTok video that I made the other day for you guys. It was like, there's so many different ways of dance that like you can't just say like there's no one way to dance. Like there's just not.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that's why I like TikTok too, because you get to see everything.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Cooking videos, comedy videos, dance, shit posting. Love it.
Yep. Love it.
It's all in one place. Yep. Terrifying, but it's there.
No, it's terrifying.
So let's go back to your challenge. Did you label this as a challenge or did you just like, I just posted a choreography?
I was just like, if you DC me if you want to do it, you know, like woohoo. Yeah. That was it. I was like, let's go. But it was so fun and a beat that I was like, I feel like a lot of people would want to do this.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not like I didn't think it was too hard.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah, I think it's funny though to watch other people do the dance, which I just want to like go on record and saying I love the way that dance spreads through TikTok. I think it's a beautiful way to share and enjoy dance socially. Although I do understand also cultural contexts when people are doing movements that are, you know, from a certain dance culture and it lacks the context. Like one of the big ones is light feet. People are doing a lock-in on the wrong counts. And that's the funny thing is that how will the kid in, you know, some distant, you know, place that's never seen light feet aside from TikTok ever know that?
Right.
And information gets spread so much faster than we can ever, we can't keep up with the internet.
Literally, no.
And so it is interesting to see like people do moves out of the cultural context, which spreads it and makes it interesting. But the heart and the people that it's from,
it can get controversial. Yeah, literally.
I don't know where anyone wins here in any which way, but I just know you can't beat the speed of the internet.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy.
No, it is.
And so
it's scary.
So watching some of these dancers, it's funny because I look at you have such a different quality of movement, and I think that's not something that often gets spoken about in the context of TikTok. Because on TikTok, people see a dance and they see it's catchy, it's fun, it's a good vibe.
Okay.
In the dance realm, when you're looking at it from technical standpoints, what I'm seeing texturization. I'm seeing isolation. Like you have hip isos. Like
thank you.
Like man,
thank you.
I can't do that booty move. That down move.
Oh my god, I love that move. That's my favorite move. Just kidding.
But it's probably my favorite in the dance.
Thank you.
Yeah,
it's a vibe, and it goes right with the
yeah.
It fits.
I was talking to the mic.
Sorry. No, I'm always leaning back too far.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. It's such a good. I think it's just. TikTok and dancing has a lot of parts of it that are underrated and overrated, right?
Yes.
It's the fact that it loses its context within a single night because the internet takes it and it becomes its own life form, basically. But you as an individual, were a person who, were you in your kitchen or something? Like,
yeah, my living room, because
living
that's
room?
where our window. We have a big window in our
Yep.
living room where our lighting is best in the
Yep.
daytime, and our phone will just sit up right there, and that's where we'll learn all our videos and stuff too. We'll just sit it right there and watch it and try and figure it out and all that good stuff. But yeah, or in my room. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what it is about dancing in my room. I love it, but I feel like I have to dance in my room at night. I don't know what it is. It's just like a mental thing. I feel like safe and like I feel very expressive at night, and I feel like in the day I'm more like learn and train. Does that make sense? And then at night I'm like more like ooh, like
I think that
I don't know.
I think environments are something that more people need to understand affect their dancing a lot. For instance, yes, you can twerk for TikTok, but more people are twerking in the club than they are at church.
Yeah, right? No, literally.
But when they're at church, they can raise their arms.
Yep.
They can have a different type of dance. And I think the people you're around and the environment you're in, the lighting that surrounds you, the colors, these all affect your mood.
It does.
And expression, and that is what dance is.
It so does. It so does. Karis is the same thing.
Yeah.
Like she loves to be in her own space and like she loves to just like close her eyes, listen to her music, and she's like a really good contemporary dancer. And so at night is when she feels like the most energy towards her dancing, I would say. And in the daytime too, but there's just something about the nighttime that just like totally pulls it out of her.
Yeah. Nighttime dancing is different. We know a few night owls that choreograph for like they start at 12 and I'm like, ugh, I could never.
I literally, we want to take contemporary classes more often, but they're always in the daytime. And there's something about doing contemporary in the day. I don't know what it is. We're like
opposite.
I kind of feel like I'm on display. You know what I mean? Like my emotions are so out there in the day, and like some classes make you cry.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's 12:30.
Yeah.
Like maybe I could do this before I go to bed. Type thing. You know?
I know. I feel that.
So that's one thing about that.
What are some dancers? Who are some of the dancers on TikTok that like did your routine that you were just like really pumped for?
I saved some in my phone.
Yeah, go
Can
for
I
it.
pull them out?
Pull them out.
Because I literally have so many. Okay, well, first of all, Derek Huff and his wife did my dance. And I loved it because they reminded me of Costumere. Also, they've been doing collabs with Costumere lately.
They have been doing a lot, yeah.
It's so cool. But they did it so well. Do you want me to show you guys?
Please, I want to watch it.
Okay. I have so many saved. Also, you guys have to see my Instagram. I have to show you something.
Okay, cool.
Okay, watch.
It's about damn time. In a minute, I'ma need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. Feeling fussy, walking in my Balenciennes, trying to bring out the fabulous. Cause I give a fuck way too much. I'ma need like 2 shots in my cup. Wanna get
They're so cute.
I love how they're not like I'm gonna be technical with this. They're just like I'm gonna do the routine.
Like,
have a blast.
It's so casual.
Yeah.
Like it looks like something like this looks like it's just so casual. And I was like, oh my god. So they did amazing. They also did the remix.
Oh yeah.
it's about damn
My money don't jiggle, jiggle, flip folds. I like to see you wiggle, wiggle, for sure. It makes me want to dribble, dribble. You know, riding in my Fiat, you really have to see it.
I love the way they
No
they do their little hips.
Luckily, the seats go back and got a knack to relax.
They're so cute. Oh my god. Also, this dancer.
In a minute, I'ma need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up.
Hey, the dip down levels.
This part.
Hairography.
Hair. Sorry, I told you I was gonna yell.
It's okay.
Oh my
Cute.
god. I just want to make sure I'm saying her name right. I know it's for sure Ariel, but amazing.
Heck yeah.
Oh my god. Also, her legs are like goals. That's what I'm trying to be on. Also, my friend Christian, he killed it.
Hey.
Him and his boyfriend did it, and I was like,
Everyone knows how to use their hair so well, you know?
oh my gosh. And then his boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh,
different vibe.
Different vibe. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Different vibe. I just like the way everyone likes to switch it.
Yeah.
Ah.
I feel like it's a really great routine that acts as like it's like foundation of movement for you to build off of.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of choreographers who I feel like it's a skill that I wish I had because all of my dances are like they get too difficult, too technical, like instantly.
That's
right?
sometimes why I feel like I don't make a lot of TikTok dances, because sometimes I'm like, I want to do like stage choreography, and I'm like, okay, I gotta tone it down a little bit.
Right? Yeah, it's about having fun. It's about
and
that
then
vibe.
sometimes I feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over again.
That's valid.
And I get really self-conscious, and I'm like, okay, I need to do something different. And that's when literally I'm like, come on, bitch, like get it together. And then sometimes I'm like, I need to go to class, because that's when I'm like, I need to restart. I'm like, I need to go and learn something new. Sometimes learning a new move, and it might not even be the same move that you learn in a class, but it just like, it makes your brain rewire, and it makes you think that you can do a different move. And then my brain thinks it's something different. I'm like,
just one little like seed of inspiration of moving your body out of its day-to-day routine can completely alter your entire dancing. I think that's such a special thing.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't know what it is. Also,
please
look at SJ. Her hips.
She's built different though. She's built different. She's such a strong dancer.
Oh,
that texture. She paused for that.
So
see, it's like
go ahead.
I wish more people get to see these like ridiculously like skilled dancers on technical levels at the start on their like For You page. You know what I mean? Because on TikTok you're getting everything, information overload.
Yep.
And so like if you see stuff like that, you're like, I get it.
Yep. No, literally, I'm like, oh my God, look who did my dance.
Who's this?
Bretman Rock.
Bretman Rock did. Hey. It's everywhere.
What is happening? Like literally, oh my gosh.
And then Lizzo did it at the Met Gala, right?
Lizzo did it. Not only, yeah, she's done it a million times. I love this woman. She did it at the Met Gala. She did it with her mom, and she duetted me and my mom. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that one yet.
Look, she duetted me and my mom. Oh, hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Internet.
Come on, internet.
These remixes.
They look the exact same. I know. Sorry, I forgot you couldn't see it.
It's okay.
Like, what?
But you know, okay, this is the thing that's interesting though. Lizzo is one of the few artists who's just casually plugging dancers, just, you know, duet on TikTok, sharing things, crediting people, actually going out of her way to tag a person. Thoughts?
It's a great feeling. Yeah. It's a really good feeling, just because you know, you spend every day on social media doing it as your job. There are artists and celebrities and just people that aren't spending as much time on this app and don't realize what the importance is of actually tagging someone in your caption.
Yes.
Some people don't take the time to look at the comments and figure out whose dance this is. And sometimes it goes to the wrong person. And that's happened 1,000 times. Like, it's just, and it happens to a lot of POC creators, and it's just not fair. Yeah. Because as you can see with this dance, look what tagging did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just tagging someone and being like, oh my God, Jaeden did this dance.
You can change
word. I'm going to follow her and I'm going to do this dance too. And then next thing you know, like, it gets so big, and you get a lot of recognition, and a lot of people deserve recognition. Like, the Nene twins deserve recognition.
Yeah.
Jelia's dance. Yeah. The Renegade. That blew up. And I can't tell you how long it took me to find her account.
Exactly.
It took me forever. I couldn't find her account because I would go through every single video and see everyone doing it except for her. Yeah. And when I would scroll through the comments and I would scroll through the captions, I'd be like, okay, well, who made the dance? You know what I mean? I want to know who made the dance. And it's so frustrating because it could get you so far. And when people have a dream to dance as their full-time job and it's their passion, getting that recognition gets you so far. Yeah. Like when I made 3435, I got a lot of credit for it, and I was very happy with where it was going. Yeah. And then I was like, wow, doing a dance and just having people tagging you can get you so far.
It's true. It's true.
It is so freaking true, and it happens all the time. All the time. Like there was the MTV Awards, and they were doing a VMA nomination for viral TikTok dances, and there were so many creators that got nominated.
That's so cool.
Because they got credits and they got noticed. And if no one was crediting and no one was tagging people, these agencies and these people would be like, oh, well, we can't find the credit, so it's just not going to matter.
I feel like we're moving into a very interesting age. It's a transitional age, though, because the crediting of a person, I think, hilariously, it's not something that's second nature, especially on social media. Social media is people, I think when we initially got into the stages of Instagram, remember like Instagram was just photos, like photography, right? But you could share it to people and you could do it fast, right? You hit a quick comment, maybe a few hashtags when hashtags came out, and then you have a post online.
Right.
There's a whole generation, which is me as well, that were engaging in these apps as this quick and instant thing, right? And then when companies started reaching out for brand deals and monetization became a thing, I think there was a shift in the culture. And this is not like, I'm not basing it off anything off besides my thoughts, right? But the creator the creator economy has completely changed the way that these apps are used, and therefore the effort that's put into a single post has changed from what a generation saw and knew it as, which is why I talked about earlier how TikTok, the efforts put into it are not often seen, right? They don't understand the lighting. They don't understand all the things that go into making a single post.
Right.
And so I think that the general public has a very interesting, different view on, from a certain generation. They have a different view on what a single post can be and what TikTok could be. Where am I going with this thing? Where's my mind going?
No, I know what you're saying though. There's it's a game at the end. It's like a maze.
Yeah.
It's hard to figure out.
Yeah.
And when you finally get where your passions want you to go, that credit, it's on the back of someone's brain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just like Kara has made so many dances. Like she got reposted by Cardi B.
Yeah.
Like she deserves so much credit, and still to this day I'll see dances like floating around, or like people will do a dance again from like last summer and be like, oh my god, I missed this dance, and then they'll do it and then like not remember to tag the person that made it, and then they're like, oh my god, there's always some person in the comments that's like, oh my god, when did you make this dance? I want to learn it. And then they're like, oh well, yeah, it's not my dance, you know what I mean? Like it's like a oh crap, I forgot.
At what point now is crediting becoming overly credited?
So so obviously with this Lizzo dance, I'm so blown away by how many people are freaking doing it, right? Like to me, I'm like, I know I made the dance.
Sure.
I know Lizzo knows I made the dance. That is what matters most. Lizzo knows I made this dance. Fine. That is fantastic.
Yes.
And like there will still be people in the comments being like let's say someone didn't tag me, and there'll be someone in the comment that does tag me.
Sure.
I'll put like a little heart under it. I'm like, hey, thanks, you know what I mean? And there's always gonna be someone that's like, we get it, you made the dance.
Really?
And I'm like, oh yeah.
People are like that?
Oh yeah. I'm like, and what about it?
Yeah.
I did. And it got far because people are tagging me. Thank you. Like what is the hurt behind someone tagging me and then me being like, thank you. You know what I mean? Like it's just, let's say it again, it's recognition. Yeah. And if people are trying to do this as a career, recognition is a huge factor of that.
That's true. But not everyone has the context.
Yeah.
Right? But, and we can't, you know, you're not doing this, but we can't knock people down for not knowing, not understanding the culture.
Like we said, some people are not on TikTok all the time, and they'll see a dance and be like, hell yeah, and then they'll post it because it's fun and it's a dance and it's trending, and that's what happens with trends. You post what's trending.
Maybe someone knows this. I don't know it. Do you know who invented the electric slide?
No.
I don't either. Do you know, Josh?
Mr.
Electric? Mr. Slide? Or you're right. It could be Miss
The Electric.
The Electric. Yeah.
The Electric.
The slide family. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
no, I know what you're saying. It gets lost in the mix, and it's at the end of the day, it's fun and it's trending, and like trends are there to be done.
Yes.
And not everyone who does this as a job knows that you're supposed to be tagged. Like my mom, even for the longest time, I've been doing this for a year.
Yeah.
And I remember she texted me like a couple months ago and she goes, "What does DC mean?" And I'm like, "Mom,
Washington?
I've told you about this before." Like, oh my gosh, it means dance credit. You know what I mean? Or like, let's not even talk about dance credit. Let's talk about transition credits and like trends that are just trending that someone made up because it's just fun or fucking funny or whatever it is. There's a thing that people will do and they'll put IB and it means inspired by. And it just means that you're not taking someone's creative process away from them because there are people that I have seen on TikTok that will take people's ideas and post them and literally claim it as their own.
Oh, yeah.
Like there was this guy, forget what his name is because I was so mad at what he was doing, but it was this guy who was taking credit from literally this
I know exactly who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about. White guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. He would take...
There's glasses. Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't like that. And then when people were like, "You're literally taking this video verbatim, word for word," he's like, yeah. And like he just doesn't care.
Feel it,
yeah. And but then he had the nerves to one time say that his brain comes up with these things and like he's just so creative. And people were just, I was like, whoa, what goes through your brain with that?
This is where it gets really interesting to me because there's definitely terminology for this, and I don't know I don't have the vocabulary for that, but there's the idea that we often don't understand what our subconscious is taking on a day-to-day, right? And there are people who have been so sure that they created, I don't think he's sure, but I like in the same way, but I think so many people are so sure that they created an idea, a dance.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
they
yeah.
created these things because they just scrolled past it.
Yep.
They saw something on a billboard. One of our friends, so our ballet instructor, Brittany Cavaco, right? I was talking with her boyfriend, Harry. And I'm pretty sure it was Harry. And Harry was telling me about how he went to a gas station and he parked to get his gas. And he's like, man, I think he was saying something along the lines of, I really want some Doritos and like a lemon lime Gatorade, right? He's like, I'm just craving it. And he goes inside, grabs his stuff, he comes out, finishes gassing up, hops in his car, looks up, and there's a billboard that has Doritos and lemon lime Gatorade.
And you're like,
I'm sheep. That's what he said. He's like, I am a sheep. I am so weak. Like I just
my God.
instantly influenced, but you don't know and you don't see it. And so that's the scary thing about the internet, and also about I think like publicly stoning people for not doing certain things. Yeah. Because like we said, context sort of leaves the moment it's hitting the internet.
It does.
It's so scary.
It does. You don't know what you're walking into half the time.
Yeah.
Straight up. It's not fun.
Yeah. But you know what? Awareness and, watching this and hearing this, now. Haha. Sucks to suck.
You know now.
But
and it's no hard feelings. Yeah. It's just a good thing to know, especially just because a lot of people want to do this as a career. Yeah. And it's a really good thing to just spread awareness on it, especially because there's so many deserving dancers and actors and singers and all these people on the internet that are striving to make their dreams come true. And it can be taken away pretty freaking quick if you don't catch it at the right moment.
It's true.
It's
true.
Yeah.
But honor people. Understand that what you're doing very possibly you could actually change a person's life positively or negatively.
This dance has changed people's lives. It's changed my life.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that. Like, I can't believe I'm sitting here talking about it with you on a podcast today.
Go!
You know what I mean? Like, I'm so used to just like dancing with you guys and stuff, but instead I get to sit here and like have conversations with y'all, and like I get to like have conversations with amazing people on the internet doing my dance. Like I've inspired moms and dads and people all over the world to get up and dance again. I've inspired little kids, and people are dancing with their dogs. And I mean, look at my Instagram. Let's show you what my Instagram looks like right now. When you go to my Instagram and you hit all my tagged, it is just people doing my dance whenever it loads. That's it.
Dang.
That's all Lizzo. Literally. Oh, and Kara. Oh.
Muted. That's you.
Literally. There's so many.
Wow.
Oh, why is the song unavailable so many times? But anyway,
Life.
every
That's crazy.
dance. Look at this. Like a whole production.
Yeah.
My mom is doing it. Like, like everyone. There's so many people.
A dog.
Like, you gotta be kidding me. I couldn't have asked for anything fucking better to come out of that dance.
I think my favorite thing is the element of having fun at home. Like, what's your thoughts on, dancing at home and the enjoyment that people find?
I don't know if did you guys see my TikTok that I made about you guys?
About us?
Yes.
Show me.
Let's show you, because you know what, you guys actually, when the pandemic hit and I wasn't doing dance and I literally couldn't go to the studio anymore, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do now? You know what I mean? Like, I love to dance and I can't be at dance. I love to go to school and do hair. Can't go to school and do hair. Okay. You know what I mean? I don't want to work in the restaurant business forever.
Sure.
I don't want to work in this medical dispensary forever. What am I doing? And like, I found Steezy and took your guys' classes, and I was like, oh, this is great. Like, I can like do this in my room. I'm like, I can watch it over and over again. And I can loop stuff. And like, I was like, this is a freaking blast. But look, this is what I made for Steezy. Watch. The number one question I am consistently asked is, why do you dance? There are so many. That was my old studio back home. But mine is that it truly makes me feel more alive. When the pandemic broke out and my only dance studio I fully enjoyed closed, I felt an insane drop in my confidence as a dancer and my happiness as an individual. Eventually, I found Steezy, I took an online class, and it changed my perception on dance. I was finally confident enough in my own body, and it encouraged me to get back into class and train. Fast forward a few months, I now live with my best friend, and I get to work and create with Steezy.
Yes,
I am so thankful that I found them and utilized their platform to help me become more confident as a performer.
Aww.
I am now 10 times more confident in my body and want to push my limits as a dancer, because Steezy showed me there will never be only one style of dance. So thank you, Steezy, for helping me become a better dancer.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, it's just so crazy that like I went from like finding you guys to like being able to work with you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
It's a blessing for us.
It's a blessing. It's a true blessing in disguise when it was happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, this is what makes me happy.
Yeah.
I want to dance. And there's something about being able to do it in the comfort of your own home. And like I said, like being comfortable in your own body. Like, I was so used to going to classes and being around people and having energy and having people like hyping me up. And
the best feeling. The best feeling.
You know, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And like watching other people dance is what I miss the most.
Totally.
Because I am that person where no matter what, I'm that bitch that's like, wow, like I'm going nuts for people. And like I've definitely been to classes where the teacher has been like, shut the fuck up. like we're not supposed to clap yet, or like blah blah blah. And I'm like,
this is not
okay.
my class.
Well, if I was teaching, we'd all be going crazy right now.
Yeah.
But whatever. And so I really missed that feeling. And then so when you could do it, when you have that random moment where you're not dancing anymore, you feel out of body.
Yeah.
And you feel like weird. And so when I got to do it again and I got to get my momentum going again, I was like, okay, maybe I'm kind of ready again to take in-person classes. And then when Karen and I came out here, we were like, well, we gotta go. Like, we gotta go do this. And then we got to create for you guys, which that was like, that was the whole, like, that was the, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, that just did it for us. We were like, okay, we achieved our dreams.
Aww.
That was the goal.
I really appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys just for having us like all the time. It's just so much fun.
I feel like a lot of people don't really. I feel like when you look through the internet, there's not a real person there, right? It's some like entity.
Yeah.
Whether you're literally seeing a whole human or you're seeing Steezy as a company.
Yeah.
Right. But I think that like people don't understand, again, context. They don't know a lot of people's whys. a lot of people don't know about your struggle with dance and you know, making a move and having to do so many things in order to chase a dream. And it's such a special thing that I also think people don't get about Steezy. Like, Steezy was 4 of us. And we were making this from our living room, right? My mom was making us curry. We were the opposite of ballers, in fact.
My God.
Yeah, we were broke.
That's people. No, that's another thing is that people think when they hear, "What do you do for a living?" "Oh, I'm a TikToker. I'm a dancer, and I'm a TikToker, and I'm a social media influencer." They think, "Oh, you're rich."
Yeah. And it's
I'm
a
like,
thing. It's for some reason people think that.
What? I was like, I was working 2 jobs, working every day to save money just to move here. And the move drained my pockets and I had to work. My TikToks are my income. So if I am not posting every day, these brands and these people are not going to want to send me songs and promos. And you know what I mean? I'm not going to be making money.
I think it's also a generational thing there because I think that people associate fame and, you know, notoriety for money because that's, you know, celebrity status in Hollywood from the olden days.
I'm like, you guys think I'm getting paid like hundreds of thousands of dollars to be a TikToker? Like, I wish. I wish. I'm still taking brand deals for like $200 because it's money and that money could be gas and gas is really fucking expensive right now. Really expensive. So I will take any promotion that I can get to make me still live my dream because my dream, I told myself, I'm so, you know what? Really quick, I'm really proud of myself because I told Kara and I told my family and I told everyone at my job back home, I was like, I want to do dance. I want to move. I want to not live in New Mexico anymore. Okay. I'm fucking sick of it. I want to leave. I was like, and I'm going to do it by September and I'm going to be done.
Deadlines.
I'm never going to work a 9 to 5. Yeah. I told myself I'm never going to work a single clock-in job because that's not what I want to do. Yeah. Hair will always be there. Yeah. School.
I don't know. BK didn't always be there the whole way through.
You know, okay, I'm just hair school. I guess I should say hair school, not necessarily hair, will always be there, and I will always be able to come back to it. And I still want to do hair someday. Yeah. I would love to be able to do hair on sets for movies and celebrities.
Hair looks freaking fire,
Thank you. I appreciate it. My best friend Emma back home. Shout out to you, babe. She did my hair for me. Oh. She's my bestie. But like that stuff will always be there. And if you really want to do it, hopefully. The only thing that's stopping you is you. Yeah. And in my case, it was. My family was supporting of me. My job was supporting of me. Yeah. They were with open arms. They were like, you can always come back. And I was like,
that's so
thank you.
Lovely.
Like, thank you. Because I was stressing. You know what I mean? For a minute there, like I remember I saw my car packed up. All my stuff filled to the brim. I couldn't even see out of my rear view. I was like freaking out on the freeway, being like, oh my God, what's happening? What's happening? Yeah. 12 hours is the drive from Albuquerque to here. And I do it all the way through. Like I don't stop. I don't sleep. I go, I pee, I get some snacks, and I keep going because I hate driving for that amount of time.
I just hate driving, so.
But I'd rather do it than fly because flying freaks me out. And I also have to take my dog. And my dog is my also number one priority.
What's your dog's name?
So, Luna. Lunatic. Luna. Yeah. She's freaking crazy. But this is the life that I wanted for her. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I get to take her to the park every day. Back home, I couldn't take her to the park at all. She never got to go to the park, not one time, except for with my parents. My parents were with her more than me because I had to work all day. And so I'd wake up super early. I'd drive all the way across town. I'd drop off Luna. I'd go from my parents' house to my job. Yeah. I'd work all day, get off at 8, come back, get Luna, go back to my house on the other side of town because she was a puppy. She was like 5 weeks when I got her. She needed a mama. Yeah. And so she had me, she had my dad, she had my mom. And so she obviously had a great bond with my family and stuff, but I was like, damn, I can't even see my dog all day. Like, this is sad. And so I was like, this is not the life for me, man. I was like, this is not the life for me. I want to do what I have mutuals on TikTok that are getting to do what I want to do. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? And they're doing it because they were courageous and they took a leap of faith and they said, fuck it. Yeah. And so me and Kara were both like, fuck it. We're going to do it. And it worked out because we literally manifested it and we said it the way we wanted it to work. If you say you're not going to do anything, why would you say that to yourself? You know what I mean? Like, I'll never be this, I'll never be that. Yeah. Why would you even say that? You're going to be like, I'm going to be the next president of the United States. Yeah. I'm going to be the person to cure this. I'm going to be, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, bitch, do it. Yep. You know what I mean? Be the person that makes your dreams come true. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. I think that's, I kept going back to it, but you said September?
September. I said I'm going to quit by September and I'm going to move to LA by October. And Kara and I moved here on October 31st. Literally, we said October.
How much of that do you think also you can, is the word relate, but how much of the move would you say involved Kara and that sort of accountability and support?
All of it.
Yeah?
All of it. Kara did it all.
Yeah.
Kara is a G. Kara literally, she needed it more than me. Kara needed to move here more than me. She needed to get out. She needed to pursue her dreams. She her family's in Texas. She was going to school in Philly at the University of the Arts. And so she was going to school for dance. You know what I mean? She was already making the damn thing happen.
Wow.
But she still had those passions and she wanted to go somewhere else and she wanted to do the damn thing. And so we were like, you know what? We're on the same page. And we both started looking for places and it was a whole thing to get here. But she did literally all of she did most of the work. She's a G. She did all of it. And I wouldn't be here without her. 100%. I wouldn't be here without her. That's for sure.
Community and accountability, friendship, these are things that are so highly underrated in the realm of dream pursuits, because I feel like a lot of people sit in this shame because they might have set a deadline and they didn't hit it. And the more they keep remembering that moment, the more they feel like failures, the more they're like, I can't. Like, no, I didn't. Mm-hmm. Why can't I in the future? No. You just keep taking these beatings.
Absolutely.
But
me and Kara feel like that all the time too still.
Yeah.
Sometimes people are like,
it doesn't end.
Oh my God, like yeah, we're so happy we have the things going on in our lives. But there are also things that no one obviously has any idea about that's going on in our lives because we still keep stuff personal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there are a lot of things going on behind the TikTok screen that people have no idea about. Yeah. And like literally the saying still goes, if you have nothing nice to say, why even say it? Because you literally don't know what people are going through. Like every time.
That's true.
And like TikTok is an outlet for people. TikTok is an art. Dance is an outlet. But TikTok too. Yeah. The internet, comedy, fashion, everything, if you think about it, is an outlet for people. And it's for them to be expressive and to let their emotion out and to let their anger out. Dance lets me get my anger out. If I am mad and I am having a shitty week, I'm like, I need to take a hip hop class. Yeah. I haven't taken a contemporary class in a long time, but lately I know I need to go take in a contemporary class because I have a lot of emotion that I gotta let out. Yeah. You know, it's just, it's life. Yeah. And people don't understand that. Some people's life is going to work, different work. Every work is different. Some people's work is, you know, going and working at a doggy daycare. That's their life. You know what I mean? They love it. I'm like, if it makes you happy, then do it. Yeah. No matter what. And also, everything will always be there. You can always go back to something. That's the way I think. You can always go back to it. Your body, though, will never, it's forever changing. It's forever growing. It's forever low-key decaying. Keep that in mind.
It's true.
We literally die every day. If you think about it, we're dying every second of the day. We're getting closer and closer to our deadly deadline. Keep that in mind.
Oh, deadly deadline?
Deadly deadline.
That's a cute way to put it.
So if you want to do something, make the most out of it, because regret is the worst feeling.
Regret and shame.
I literally was my mind, I hadn't been home in 6 months. Yeah. So I went home for Mother's Day. Yeah. And I got to see my mama, my dad, my brother and his girlfriend and their new dog. And I got to see my brother's band, Slums of Harvard, play. Ooh. So dope. So I got to see all them. And like, it just made me thankful that like I can still go back home and see everyone and come back to another home and do things that are mine. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is my life and I get to do this, but I can still go home and have that blanket, that security blanket, and everyone's happy.
Yeah, which it really, your body is decaying. Your body is the one thing that isn't still there. The professions and such, they are still there, but people aren't still there all the time.
And your health sometimes you might think there. It will be and it might not be, you know, and we don't ever know. That's the other thing. We don't ever know what is going to happen. I had no idea that this Lizzo dance was going to blow up. Yeah. You know what I mean? You just never know.
All that wouldn't have happened if you didn't have that accountability, if you didn't have the friendships, if you didn't have the family that was supportive. Not everyone has that.
Not everyone has a supportive family of them wanting to do social media. Some families are so traditional and really are like, no, you need to go to school. You need to get this degree. You need to go here. You need to do this. And it's so sad. It makes me, I have a very, like, I feel other people's emotions to a core. Like, I'm a Pisces, and if someone's happy, I'm like so happy too. And like, if they're happy crying, I'm like, shit, I'm gonna start crying. Like, I get overly happy sometimes where I do start crying. Like, something good will be happening and I'm like, oh my God. Like, I can't help it. Yeah. Or if someone's really mad about something, it's like we touch fingers and I'm like, boop, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I feel every emotion that you're feeling. Fuck. You know, like, I don't know what it is. So it's just, social media can be hard because when you're taking in everyone's different energies and emotions, you're like, ooh. Yeah.
It's a very unfiltered space.
So yes, that's a good way to put it. Unfiltered space for sure.
Heck yes.
That was a long one.
Yeah. Is there anything else about this routine, this dance that you wanted to talk about?
I love the dance so much because it's very literal. It's literally so literal. Like the moves go with the lyrics. And that's honestly my way of creating dances sometimes can vary. Yeah. Sometimes I'm very with the beat and sometimes I'm very with the lyrics, or sometimes both. And that's why I actually like the Little Dance a lot, because it does go with both. And that section and just how it goes from so like, you know, like so groovy to just like, It almost reminds me of like, another one bites the dust. Also, did you guys see that remix?
No.
Hold on.
The remix is on TikTok.
Dude, no, you guys don't understand. You guys don't understand. The remixes that are happening lately have been actually blowing my mind. Look. It's about damn time. Oh! Ooh.
In a minute, I'ma need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. Feeling fussy, walking in my Balenciennes, trying to bring out the fat bit lust. Cause I give a fuck way too much. I'ma need like 2 shots in my cup.
Vibes. I kind of need that. I need that one. That's nasty. That's nasty.
Like the things that come out of a dance. Yeah. The things that come out of a song. You know what I mean? Yeah. Also, they've been saying that like my dances just helped blow up the song too, which makes me so happy.
Isn't that wild?
Because I'm like
pushing it to the top.
Fuck yeah. Come on, Lizzo. You put crack in that song. She put crack in that song.
And then you added more crack into it.
I had it playing for a minute before I even was like, okay, yeah, this dance is coming. You know what I mean? Because right from the beginning, the bad bitch o'clock, I was ready. Yep. It's a vibe.
It's a freaking vibe. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, what is a dance worth?
Oh my God.
Think about that. Jaeden, thank you so much for coming here.
That was a freaking end. Damn, you just like
write that down.
Yeah. Oh my God. Thank you for having me. Yeah. This was so much fun to talk about. I'm glad that everyone is liking the dance and is hitting the dance, and everyone in their freaking family is hitting the dance. And I'm just glad Lizzo is enjoying it. I'm glad you guys enjoy it.
Heck yes.
And I'm glad to just talk about it because there's so many other dancers that deserve credit, that just need to be recognized. Also, Khalid gave me recognition, and that was really great. And I forgot to speak on that really quick, but he's an amazing man, and he gave me credit for my Skyline dance, and he put me in his music video, and that was an amazing moment for me. And that just goes to show again how far recognition could go. Yeah. So thank you for having me to talk about recognition, because it can go so far.
Of course. Is there do you have any cool projects coming up? You got 2 8 counts to tell us anything upcoming, where people can find you.
Actually, Kara and I have a collab with the clothing brand coming out soon. I won't say which brand because I don't know if I'm allowed to yet. Okay. But that's gonna be fun.
Okay.
I can't wait because it's our first.
Are there gonna be outfits that I can wear?
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
It's like I cannot wait. We have hats coming out.
Hats. I love hats. I wear hats all the time.
Also, we're really trying to get a podcast going because we really like talking about everything.
Yeah,
so we're trying to get a podcast going too. Jackass, J-A-K, Jaeden and Kara is our thing.
I love it.
We have a YouTube channel and we did a skate music video. We did choreography to Bruno Mars Skate. Fire. You guys can go check that out.
I'm pumped for that.
Yeah. Good things happening lately. Good things.
It's beautiful. Life is beautiful. Well,
life is beautiful.
We'll talk to you soon. Jaeden.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I love you guys.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Thanks again for tuning in. Again, this podcast was brought to you by us, Steezy Studio. Be sure to get your dance on today, too. So if you want to get some exercise in, take a Steezy sweat class. If you want to just vibe out and feel good, you definitely need to check out a good groove along. Or if you're up for the challenge, it's time to finally start one of those advanced classes you've been eyeballing. We'll see you in class. This podcast was produced and edited by Josh Jang, and the theme music for the podcast is Tempo by Neiman.